generating disturbance among the young and restless Tracey E. Bregman. On the 40th anniversary of her debut, reveals the pivotal moment in Lauren's life, forever. In the early years of Tracey E. Bregman's time on The Young and the Restless, her character was a bit of a, well, rhymes with which. That said, things weren't always so. Actually, Lauren's life path had been headed in a totally other direction before a single moment shifted everything. The Emmy-winning actress, who has been with the serial for 40 years as of January 25, reflects, "I was originally brought on to be the best friend of Beth Maitland's Tracey. I talked to her for what seemed like pages. The original plan was for me to portray a decent girl, and there was a lengthy speech about the time I lost my virginity. Quite the ugly improvement. In that case, what shifted? And then, a few months later, I was acting in a scene with Beth," as Bregman recounts. "As I was leaving the coffee shop, I glanced back at Beth. Bill Bell later explained to me that this was the genesis of the original Mean Girl, Lauren Fenmore. The late co-creator of the show must have seen something in that brief interaction, but what? Saying, 'I don't know.'" Laughing, Bregman reveals this to Soaps.com. "Beth and I have been close throughout our lives, however that was a major turning point. The good news is that Lauren wasn't malicious, just spoiled. They turned her into a character you love to despise instead of one the viewers would flat out hate," as Bregman puts it. "When Lauren was being horrible to Tracey, it was never easy, but it was deliciously naughty. Saying anything negative about Beth was torture for me because she's the nicest person on the planet." Continuity and persistence. Bregman is obliged to Bell for creating not only Lauren, but also the setting in which the cast works, even if she never expected that the character would exist as long as it has. When her son was a baby, "I remember him encouraging me to bring him to work," she said. "He told me, if your son is here, you won't have to worry about him while I'm at work. You will have peace of mind knowing that he is receiving the best care possible. No other employers at the time were making such a statement to my knowledge." This allowed Bregman to simultaneously realize two lifelong ambitions. She explains, "This role allowed me to combine the two things I had always wanted to do, act and be a mother. That's not something that could have happened in any other setting." Feelings-related topics. While Lauren has had almost as many lovers as plotlines, Paul and Michael stand out as the two men who have had the most impact on her character. According to Bregman, she hadn't really lived her own life to be a good wife to Paul. When Michael came along, she was surprised, but she was prepared for the long-term commitment that has defined their relationship ever since.